crack open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JR.
Bulldog, you awake there, buddy? Come on, you with us?
The Bulldog is up after sleeping in yesterday after a late night at the Magic opener. By the way, didn't get to talk to you guys yesterday about the Magic's 30-point opener. How about that?
Oh, we took care of business, giving them props. Mm-hmm. Don't worry.
Absolutely. Plus, knock on wood, Jonathan Isaac looked like his old self. Hopefully he stays healthy.
Well, let's see how it goes in Portland tonight.
Yesterday I said it, Lyncher. Did you hear what he just said?
Jonathan
healthy.
Isaac, yeah.
No, healthy. The whole team has to stay healthy, just like Bo Outlaw was saying, too.
By the way, I have a overreaction from that game the other night. The Franz will turn out to be a better player than Paolo Banchero.
Real. Those are strong words, dude.
Just saying. Just an overreaction. I think they're both going to be really good, but I think the Franz may have more upside. That's all I'm saying.
Didn't we hear, Pat, from that diehard Magic fan that he knows the Franz and the Franz listens to our show every now and then?
Yeah, that's my understanding.
So, Franz, no offense at all. I hope that you are better than Paulo. Those are strong words, dog.
And you're welcome on the show anytime you want.
Yeah.
Hey,
and thanks for rocking.
Thursday night football, dog. Bucks could not get it done in Buffalo.
No, they could not. But who expected them to? They did cover the spread though, so that's one positive. But yeah, Josh Allen looked like his old self. I just talked about J.I. looking like his old self. Josh Allen looked like his old self last night, playing with reckless abandon. He accounted for 3 touchdowns. The Bills beat the Bucks 24-18. The Bucks have now lost 3 games in a row. Their offense, although they got something going late, their offense is just not good. Just not a good offense. Baker Mayfield, 25 of 42, 237 yards. He did sort of rally them late, but the Bucks have lost 3 in a row. Obviously, they can still probably compete in that weak NFC South, but they're no match for the big boys. They are no match for the big boys.
Is it time for Trask?
I think it is. I don't know if Trask is going to do any good. They still can't run the ball, and but maybe they need a spark. The offense definitely needs a spark. I don't know if Todd Bowles is going to go with Trask or not, as long as they're still in the division hunt, which they are, and they probably will be all year because that's a bad division. Maybe Todd Bowles is just content with Baker Mayfield. I don't know.
Hey, well, at least Tampa Bay fans got a win last night out of the Lightning, who blasted San Jose 6-0.
Ooh, wow. That's a big win.
Bucks could have used those 6 points.
Yeah, absolutely. While we're on the NFL, other NFL games this weekend I'm looking forward to. Obviously, the Dolphins host the Patriots. Dolphins should win that game, although the Patriots got a big win last week. The Jaguars are at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's just sort of muddling along, winning games, but not looking very impressive in doing it. So the Jaguars, they should win that. They've won 4 in a row now. So hopefully the Jags can stay hot. Other national games in the NFL, I'm looking down the schedule here. I guess Cincinnati at San Francisco would be the best game. The Bengals had the week off. They're starting to play better. Joe Burrow hopefully getting healthy from that calf injury. So that should be a good game. We don't know if Brock Purdy's even going to play. He's still in concussion protocol. So I'm looking forward to that game. Rams have been pretty decent this year, surprisingly good. They play Dallas, Minnesota's at Green Bay, and then Cleveland at Seattle, I guess, would be the other big game. Your Meatheads, by the way, the Detroit Meatheads, they're playing on Monday night against the Vegas Raiders. So, college football. Gators at Georgia. Do they have a chance, guys? I'll be at the cocktail party Saturday in Jacksonville. Gators are 14.5-point underdogs. Do they have any chance whatsoever? Come on.
Well, of course they have a chance. I mean, you never know if Georgia comes out and just, is flat, which I don't expect. But if the Gators can keep it close early, sure, why not?
You have a chance on a slot machine. So like Lynch is saying, sure, they have a chance. Right. But is the chance good? No.
Georgia's been a little bit vulnerable this year.
They
Plus,
have.
they're missing Brock Bowers, their best player. He's out. That tight end they have, Brock Bowers, he's been really, really good. One of the best players in college football. He's out. The Georgia has trailed like South Carolina this year, Auburn, Vanderbilt. Those are 3 bad teams, and Georgia's trailed them by at least a touchdown 3 different times. So if the Gators can keep this close.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see. Mm-hmm. But again, 14.5-point underdogs. FSU's huge favorite over Wake Forest, although Wake Forest has beaten FSU 3 in a row. So hopefully that streak comes to an end. Virginia's at Miami. Miami should win that one, although Virginia got the big win last week against North Carolina. And then right here in Orlando, West Virginia at UCF. I'm declaring this a must-win for UCF. They're 0-4 in the Big 12. If they don't win this one at the Bounce House on homecoming, man, I'm not sure if they win a Big 12 game this year, because West Virginia's been struggling the last 2 weeks. UCF is favored in that game by 7, despite the fact that they haven't won a Big 12 game. So they need to win this game.
How do you think they're going to come out after last week's close one at Oklahoma?
Well, I hope they come out with fire in their eyes, because, again, it was a close game last week, but they're still winless in the conference. If they don't, the goal this year was just to get to a bowl game in their first year in the Big 12. If they lose this one tomorrow, they're probably not going to a bowl game.
We're going to talk more with Mark Daniels, who will have the play-by-play call on the game. He'll be in to huddle up and talk college football in the final hour of the show. Bulldog World Series starts tonight.
World Series starts tonight. Diamondbacks versus the Rangers. By the way, ask Mark Daniels. He thinks this might be the lowest rated World Series in history. He keeps up with all that TV rating stuff.
In history, huh?
Wow. Yeah, in history. So, well, I guess the COVID World Series was really low rated. So, yeah, that was like 10 million average viewers, and he thinks this may be even less than that.
Remember
Magic are at Portland, as you mentioned. NASCAR at Martinsville.
Do or die race. Do or die.
Yeah, do or die race. Kyle Larson, my man's already in. Christopher Bell's already in the Final Four. Only 2 of these 6 drivers are going to get in. Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, Martin Truex Jr., your guy, and Chris Buescher. I'm predicting Blaney and Hamlin to get into the playoff.
Do we need an F1 visit?
F1 is,
Got it. Just checking.
We could go to the desk if you want.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
We definitely
By the way, Orlando City, I was at their press conference yesterday. They're starting the playoffs on Monday, so we'll get into more of that on Monday.
So Orlando, the MLS, this first round is, you said best of 3, which is new for them, right?
Yeah, best 2 of 3. They're also going to go straight. If there's a draw in regulation, they're going right to penalty kicks. There's going to be no overtime period, no extra time. You go right to penalty kicks. So,
gotcha.
So that's one of the different rule changes they're making this year.
All right, Bulldog. Well, we appreciate your insight this morning, and can you take us out with your patented Bulldog bark here on the sports page?
Oh, oh.
This is JRR.